What it do? It's your boy Face by Jew. I got my guy Mark with me.
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Talk to me tonight.
Oh man, tell him again. We out here. This is a special occasion because this is way before the chair.
Man,
Way before the chair.
this goes way back to middle school days. Talking about out mama crib, out the kitchen or the that little middle bedroom right by the front door. Like it go back. I still remember where we used to cut at. Mama still stay there.
Yep, yep. Man, it's definitely good to have you in here.
Appreciate y'all for having me too.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I want to get straight into it. Tell us about who you are.
Kind of hard to explain to somebody that already know me.
Right,
but I'm
right.
talking to y'all, so I'm a laid back person that it's simple. I'm not simple minded by any means, but I am simple. I'm laid back. I enjoy, I like nice things, but I don't prioritize materialistic things. I'm a family man. I'm big on family oriented to the death of me.
Amen.
I got 2 boys, so I'm a father. I love them with everything in me. I'm an ex-athlete as well. I played since I was the age of 5 all the way to college, and then I stopped playing. Number 2 wide receiver in the whole state of Oklahoma. Like that. No shots fired, no shade of nobody else, but I was like that. I ain't gonna lie.
You can brag on yourself.
I'm one of 9.
That's major.
Like big family on both sides. I was born in Oklahoma, but as soon as my mama healed up, she got a job at the Nike factory in Memphis, Tennessee. So if y'all ever hear certain words that I might enunciate weird and it sound like I'm from Memphis, that's why, because I grew up there until I was like 8 or 9 years old. Then I moved back here.
I was just about to ask to tell the people where where you grew up. I know you grew up here, but I wanted you to mention Memphis. I ain't gonna lie, Memphis is the mecca, man. They got all the music come from Memphis,
Hip hop or country.
man. Country for sure. Yeah. So one thing that I wanted to talk about that isn't really talked about a lot, and a lot of people don't know, is the culture between LA in Oklahoma City. Like it's heavy out here. I tell all my clients that move here from LA, like, hey, I know you just got here from LA, but I want to let you know that all the same gangs from LA are here right now.
They out here. They out here. If you go to the right areas, you'll find them. And I'm not promoting it. I'm not condoning it. But I lived my life. Well, I'm still living my life. But I lived that part of my life. I don't really know. I don't remember how old I was. I remember what grade I was in, though. It started 7th grade. I just found out, fun fact, from him, actually, that, our influence came down in 92. I didn't know it was 92. I really thought it was a little earlier than that, like maybe late 80s.
It's definitely late 80s, but 92 is when my uncle was telling me that that's the first time that somebody like shot a party up behind a gang. They didn't even know what gangs was at that time, for real, for real.
I concur what he said. We definitely have a strong California influence out here in Oklahoma as far as gang culture, and it's not a positive thing, but it's here, and it's either you in it or you playing sports or you do your own thing. I was an athlete, but I got involved with the streets, and I know I might look like he a pretty boy now. Don't ever let looks deceive you. Don't ever judge a book by its cover, because I was a firecracker, boy. I was a firecracker.
I can attest to that.
I am. I don't really care to say this, but I am from 107 Hoover Crib. It's really criminal gang, but originally it was Crips at one point in time, and as things progressed, I guess we just wanted to be our own thing and not really bang the Crip card, so we went to criminal. What? I'm official. I'm official. I'm tapped in with Cali folk, and not too many. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jap. He locked up right now. But shout out to Jap. But I'm official for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? What was you about to say though?
I was gonna talk about my homies growing up. Man, they all was from Shotgun, Gangsta Crip.
And
Back in
Cali, Shotgun Hoovers is not love says, but out here we are.
Yep.
Why it's not like that out there? I don't know. Why it's like this out here? I don't know. It's just since
it's the politics.
it's just the political realm of gang banging, and that's just how it is. As far as the gang culture, man, it's a way of life, and I wouldn't judge nobody to do it. You know, everybody does their own thing in life, no matter what it is. And, you know, who are you to judge somebody else on with their decision? Now, if you want to say, oh, it's probably not the best decision to make, okay, that's fine. But, you know, as far as casting any judgment, come on, man. Everybody got a flaw. Everybody got a past. I chose to leave what I did where it was at. I'm not currently in there. I drive trucks now. I went to the penitentiary. My first bid I did 2.5. I got out and I went right back. I did 8 months for my second bid, so altogether I did 3 years, 4 months. It opened my eyes, and I never understood the fact to go back to keep doing the same shit. Am I still from my hood? Yeah. Do I still talk to my homies when I see them? Yeah. I went to CDL school and I got my CDLs, and it changed my life. So I'm still hip to the gang culture, the street culture.
Absolutely.
Still hip. Like, I know what's going on out here. I can make a call. A call could be made to me. Like, it ain't nothing. I'm very humble, respectful. I don't cause no problems to nobody unless they come my way. And I really don't like dramatic, problematic people. I'm not like that. I really stay in the cut like a Band-Aid, for real. I really just be in the cut.
What piece of advice would you give your younger self?
I'm definite that I would have told myself, stay true to yourself. My innate nature was to be a leader. And when I became a follower, which every leader was a follower at one point in time. Don't ever get it misconstrued.
Right.
Like, that's a fact. I feel like me following, I still wasn't, I didn't remain true to myself. But when I got in the streets, I didn't let nobody persuade me to do anything that didn't fit me. And I think that was the only time that I really stayed true to myself. I think the best advice I give myself and to someone else is to just stay true to you. Don't let nobody persuade you or manipulate you or speak to you in a narcissistic way. I grew up with a group of people that went that way, and me being loyal, I stayed true to that part of me of being loyal, when really I should have been loyal to myself. You loyal to yourself, you stay true to yourself, man, it'll take you a long way, man. So there's pros and cons to my path that I took.
Now I'm gonna switch gears real quick. Now
Let's do it.
We was chopping it up, you know. Which we already had a discussion about cute versus handsome. So, you know, I'm gonna say that you're a handsome guy. The girls ain't gonna say that. However,
hey man, ladies, y'all keep that cute shit to yourself, man. That is,
you say it again.
That cute shit for puppies, man. Y'all think we dogs. We ain't no damn dogs.
But here, let me tell you though. you gotta know that cute is better than handsome. When a woman calls you handsome, she's looking at you like a brother. It's like you are attractive. I am not attracted to you.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Cute is the door is open. What you trying to do? Just think about it. Anytime a girl hollered at you. Franks, you just met Franks. Franks came in here. He said the same thing. He said, a girl holler at you. She gonna say, my friend said you cute.
Nah, they do. They don't say handsome. You right.
So cute is better than handsome.
They definitely say cute.
Cute is better than handsome. And we don't understand that as men. Because when we as men say that a woman is cute, what are we thinking?
I guess to me, the terminology isn't. It's more passive. The term cute, you know, it's passive to me. I like aggressive women. You know, let me know what you want, what you like, and I'm really straight to the point. I don't really like all that. Oh, you cute. Okay, just like y'all women say, "Oh, you pressure." Yeah, I know I'm pressure. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like I like a woman to come at me like that. Like, and I have been turned down before. Believe it or not, I've been turned down before, and I'm not, and it don't hurt my feelings.
Take us through that experience. What happened? What transpired? What did you do or she do to make her be like, no?
A lot of women don't like to be approached in the club, to be honest, and this is stuff I've heard from a POV of a woman. from a woman. You know, they don't like to be approached in the club. So there has been times where I have done that, either walking to the club or walking out of the club. I don't know if it's my approach. What? I don't really do all the antics, the extra. I just say, hey, Miss Lady, how you doing? If it goes further to where we exchange names and conversation is decent, then all right. But sometimes they'll just stop you where you at, and I got a guy, I got a dude, I got a man. I'll be like, all right, it's cool. I don't mean to intrude or intervene. No disrespect. Either I buy him a drink or not. You know what I'm saying? And there might be times that I just buy you a drink and keep pushing, But I've definitely been turned down. I can't give a specific moment where I have
now, of course,
that I can remember.
Of course, that's being turned down. But at the same time, that's just like, that's not a no, like a, nigga, get away from me.
Oh, no, I never had one of those. Never in my life. And I say that humbly. Humbly speaking, I've never been turned down to where, like, I get a nose frowned upon me or nah. Y'all women don't be talking about shit sometime, and that's a lot of the reasons why y'all don't go. Nothing goes anywhere because y'all don't put forth the effort. Y'all want the men to put all the effort. And me, I'm a balance. I need a balance. I need 100 or 50-50. I'm not with 60-40. I'm not with 30-20. I'm not with none of that. It gotta be equally balanced.
I'm gonna skip the 50 talk for this podcast.
I don't believe in 50-50.
I don't.
I don't believe in 50. We can leave it right there. I don't believe in 50-50. I just threw that out there for y'all to do.
What about the dumbest reason that you stopped talking to a girl? And I can go first for sure, because I remember one time we were chilling, and this ain't even on like no intimate stuff. We chilling, and I smelled the glue from her weave, and that was like the biggest ick. And I was like, I can't even do this. Hey,
did
bro.
her weave shine? Like it had a nap? It just shined all day long? Because that's that terrible ass low grade hair.
It was worse than that. This weave was matte, MATTE. It was a matte weave. It had no color. It was dull. Man. It was stiff. It had a little ombre to it, but you could tell that somebody, I don't know. It was stiff, bro. And again, the glue. And I'm like, I can't even hug you. I can't, like, if we were to lay up, I can't lay up with you. Like, I can't do
That's
this.
How you gonna smell.
I ain't even tell her. I don't even know what happened. That's the reason. But
if you ever watch this, just know he talking about
it's
you.
About you, huh?
If you ever see this. But, man, my dumbest, it ain't dumb to me. It might be done to somebody else, but because everybody has their preferences. And hey, listen, I'm a stickler. I'm picky. I'm really, really picky. So, I think everybody should be picky. You shouldn't settle for nothing that you know what I'm saying. You shouldn't just settle. That's how I feel. Hygiene, man. Hygiene, man. Like if your breath ain't on point, like and you not taking care of yourself, and you just got your natural scent isn't welcoming, and you can't have ugly toes. You can't have ugly toes. Your feet ugly, man. I can't do it. I don't have a foot fetish.
Is it like just a sign of like taking care of yourself? It's
a sign of taking care. One of them, like y'all women look at our hands, right? We look at y'all hands too. Well, I do. I look at hands and toes, and I look at how the upkeep of yourself. I feel like if you keep yourself maintained and grown, just like as a person, me. I was taught, and people like, oh, you a pretty boy. Listen, call it what you want, man. I get down through there, though. My hands is lethal, so I don't ever, and I say that humbly, too. But I was just raised to keep myself together. That's just how it was. I get my hands and toes done, you know what I'm saying?
Amen to that.
I just keep myself up. It's important to me.
As a barber, I definitely gotta get the pedicures, you feel me?
Got to.
I stand up all day.
Got to.
I definitely get the manicures with the gel clear coat. You feel me?
Clear coat.
Get the gel clear coat because it lasts longer. Shout out to Ariel. She put me on.
Big shout out.
To switch the gears one more time, man. You told me, and I went through it with you. I missed you for a long time. It was like you said, about 2.5 years. You got out. I remember you came to the crib. We fed you. And then next thing you know, like I ain't hear from you again. And I knew you weren't ignoring me because you never do.
Never.
And then
if I fuck with you, I fuck with you like this.
About 6 months later, I get a call from you like, hey.
So it was 8.
No, you
talking about I was locked up?
Yeah.
I did call you.
Yeah, you called me to let me know what happened. And
from Bree.
Yeah, and he was about to get out.
Shout out to Bree.
Yeah, he was about to get out, so he was just letting me know. And I was like, damn, that really sucked. But then you got out, you got on your shit, you got your CDL.
Yeah.
So take me through that. Like, how was that process getting your CDL, now driving trucks, and even going across the country? How is that?
Man, first of all, before I get to that, man, that 8 months was longer than my 2.5. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I did my 2.5, there wasn't no COVID. That 8 months there was COVID. There wasn't no transportation, so I'm sitting in the county for 8 months. When you on the yard, you can walk around, you can get some fresh air, you can go work out. Yeah, you getting sack lunches at COVID, locked down. You get a shower every 3 days. Shit was terrible. But when I get out, man, it was surreal. Only because I felt different this last time than I did my first time. The first time I felt like playing catch up, proving a point, whatever the fuck my point would have been at the time. I really can't tell you, but I just felt like I had something to do, and I felt like I had a point to prove to somebody. So I was straddling the fence from letting the streets go and being in the streets. Like I was straddling. And I got out March 6, 2021, by the way. So